So this is Agro, as I said in the video earlier, and so he is going to need just a little bit of a tidy up. He needs a new tongue, so I don't want to take away from the original, so what I'm going to do is actually make a new tongue but slide it over the top of the old so that remains intact there. His nose is I think it's half of a ping pong ball, to be honest, so I will cover that and attach it to the nose and give him a general clean up and a tidy up, and I may or may not have found a t-shirt for him, which is a good thing. He not only has he got his own story, Agro, as I said in the video before with Winter, there is a beautiful story attached to this particular soft toy of Agro. So watch till the end and you'll get the whole story. So I've attached Agro's new tongue to the top part. I need to do a bit more sewing and of course straighten it up, and then I'm just going to very gently take these tiny forceps and open up the tongue. Whoopsie. And slide the old tongue inside. So very similar to what I do with Rexy when I repair Rex. I try to keep as much of the original as is possible. It's a bit fiddly. I'm kind of trying to do it around the camera. And then everything is still there. So you always try to never remove what is original. So his original tongue now will live forever inside that tongue, and then I will just very, very gently ladder stitch this back down again so that it covers it, and then go around a few times just to strengthen it. So yeah, it's a little bit faffy to do around the camera, but yeah, always try to maintain and keep what is there. New tongue done, and in his mouth he had a very cheeky tongue, I've got to say. It was always a laugh. So next, the nose, and then a really good brush up. So he now has a nice new nose that I've stitched on, so gathered around the back of it and then hand stitched all the way around. So he's looking really smart. So now it's just to do his hair. So now I'm gonna brush him all out, and I use a tiny little like cat brush very, very gently, because you don't want to pull it out too much. And I also have, whoopsie, like a little tiny comb just to pull out some of the extra fluff and bits to give him, so his back of his head and the rest of his body. So it's a long process, but it's a good thing to do. As you can see, I didn't replace the bottom of his feet, but that's because the gentleman who owns him said that he did this when he was a small child by getting his father's cigarette lighter from their car and testing it out on Agro's feet. Impressive, right? So here is Agro, all finished. I even made an itch to find a little t-shirt for him. So new tongue, new nose, and as promised, I'll tell you his actual story from the lovely gentleman who had me repair him. So the gentleman whose character it is had always wanted an Agro. So his whole life, like, always wanted an Agro, and his mum and dad couldn't get him one, couldn't find one anywhere. And so one morning, he was found at Christmas time in his driveway. Nobody knows where it came from, and to this day his mum and dad still have no idea where he came from. So after all this time, he was saying if it had been them, they would have said something. So yeah, that's the story of how Agro ended up with this gentleman, and this is him all repaired and ready to go home.